Hi, welcome everyone, and welcome to the Aditya Birla Capital Wellness Ambassador Series. I am your host Anubha Jain for today, and we have got some very special people to talk to today. We are talking to the people who have completed the Comrades 2024, the ultra marathon which is held in South Africa. And my first guest today is Mr. Prashant Sinha. Prashant ran there this June and completed the 87-kilometer run in 11 hours 23 minutes. Why don't you just tell our viewers what is Comrades all about?
So Comrades, it's a very famous race globally. It started, it's nearing its 100th year now. It will be in a couple of years, 2, 3 years down the line, it will be doing its 100th edition. It started before World War, and the story goes like before World War, there were, soldiers coming back to South Africa, and they lost a lot of their friends in the war. So they said, okay, let's do something, around their memory and all. So that's how they did the first race, which was almost around more than 80 and 90 kilometers. And that's how, the trend started. Why is it famous? It's famous because one is the distance, goes close to 90 kilometers, which is a huge distance. It tests your, endurance as a human. It comes across 5 hills. Those 5 hills are a real challenge, and this time it was an uphill run. So one of the last hills comes at almost 79 kilometers. So it is celebrated like anything. So I reached 2, 3 days prior to the event, and every morning, that was Friday and Saturday, because this event happened on Sunday, 9th of June, and Friday and Saturday morning, we had people running near the beaches, singing their songs. So there's this Shosloza song, which is about these miners. They in South Africa, there's a lot of mining activity happens.
Right.
So they sing this song, just to keep them motivated and during that tough work.
Okay.
Also, so it's a completely a carnival atmosphere. Uh, People celebrate this event like anything. In the 6 months of training, which started close to from January onwards, there was only one single day where I had to take a leave because I had to do a run outstation. Otherwise, every day I was, almost 3 to 4 days in a week I was running. I was doing my strength training, and I was reaching office in time and doing my other work also. So, what I learned from this is that if you plan your things, and when you are loaded with a lot of things, I think you are in a better position to plan. It's never that if there is less work, you'll plan better. I think you should be loaded. You'll become a better and much more meticulous person. That is what I realized from all this experience which I had. As I told you, it's an absolute carnival there. Music and their national anthem, South African national anthem, their different songs which they play to motivate the runners, and they started with that. The climate was good in South Africa because it's a winter's time there. We started in the morning, and then slowly, it took me around 15 kilometers to come out of that crowd eventually. The temperature was good, but the sun was on your face. Uh, the practice and all those thoughts, gave that confidence to that I will be able to complete the race. Never for a single moment, because a lot of people ask me after the race, did you ever think that why am I doing this? Never for a single moment that thought came across. I was completely enjoying it. I was just thinking that next year when I'll come for a down run, this will be the same route. So that was what were my thoughts. So completely positive. I was even cheering other runners, because in the running community, it's like, it's completely a lonely sport.
Yeah.
It's absolutely a lonely sport, a battle between your mind and your body. It's always people with a strong mindset will prevail, because body will at one point or the other it will have its limitation, but it's your mind which takes you across that journey. In the end, I remember I was close to around 500 meters from the ending point, and I took out the flag from my pocket and started waving it as I crossed the line. And once when I crossed the line, then that thought started sinking. Oh my God, what have I done? every other day, if whoever came to know, even in my society where I stay, or in my friends, or people who would introduce me, this person has done this race, which
Right.
is almost close to 90 kilometers, and the kind of respect which you could see in their eyes. Oh, no, I think I really cherish that for my entire lifetime. For me personally, there's a lot of confidence which I've got, and I think I've grown within my own eyes for myself. That is the key takeaway which I have.
You'll have to give priority to yourself. Life is short, obviously, but you'll have to prioritize things. We all have 24 hours in our hand. It's about how we prioritize and get the best out of it. Uh, it's time that we also give importance to ourselves. That's very crucial because if you give importance to yourself, everything will fall in line. That is what I'll say.